I don't want to go in here. I don't want to go in here. I don't want to go in here. There's many things I want to do, and none of them involve this room. And all of them involve screaming. Not even gonna look at the piano. Just gonna take my oil. Be grateful for the oil. Light this. Scroll. Don't need it. More scrolls. Don't need them. And scrolls. Wow, what a surprise. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Okay. This isn't too bad of a room. This is okay. Can deal with this room. Okay, so it's knockout paper. Surprise!
17th of May, 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light.
Oh, I'm playing this. Alright, so what's gonna happen?
It was waiting for me.
Dark.
Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic
Not a fan
light.
of the dark. Not one of those people.
I reached out,
Yep, touch it.
closing it in my
Touch
hands.
the bright thing.
The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry. The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
The question is, do I want to look through this hole, because I know that I'm going to look through it and it's going to be like, blah! So instead I'm going to go through this door, because there's much less chance of something going bleh through it. Although maybe I'm making the complete wrong choice. You be the judge. Suppose time will tell. Sweet. Not sweet. Why is the pianos in this place? Why is this the theme? Scary pianos. I could probably market this game on that alone. Alright, well, let's get the scare out of the way. Fragile but not breakable by hand. Man, are you good for anything, Daniel? Like, serious sense. Okay. Head. Meet wall. That worked? Oh my god, that worked. I'm some kind of genius. Maybe even a sorcerer.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
There's some sort of secret door mechanism in this room. Allstat in the Brennenburg Castle, 1801. Another region, rich with lore, is Allstat, deep within the East Prussian woods. For centuries there have been stories surrounding the hamlet and its neighbor, Castle Brennenburg. The quiet forest-clad mountains, dressed with scattered lakes, is as picturesque as it can be, albeit the area is haunted by the dark. Ask any local and you will hear the proof of the widespread superstition. All travelers should indulge themselves in such conversations, and it will certainly serve an exciting entertainment. All of them have their own twists on the tales, but there are some motifs that keep reappearing. The story reaches all the way back to the time of the 30-Year War. It is said that the soldiers who abandoned their duty got lost in the cold, dark woods and were forever damned to roam the grounds. Their bodies, wrought by the tainted souls, have left them disfigured and empty of essence. Many have sighted them over the years and described them as horrid revenants. They move silently through the woods, shying away from any beholder. They are called gatherers, as they seem to follow some ambition to steal living creatures. It is their prey which they can be heard struggling inside damp burlap sacks, dragged behind them, which reveal their presence. What dark scheme do they follow? Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa, the well-known erudite, visited Aldstadt at the start of the 16th century. He resided in the local inn for a fortnight as he looked for remnants of kingdoms past. During his stay, all the prominent members of society paid notice, and he is mentioned in many records over the time. One day he went to investigate a burrow in the northwestern glades, only to never be seen again. Heinrich is known to have passed away in Grenbohl some 10 years later. He dismissed the notion of ever visiting Aldstadt, which makes you wonder what really happened. Who was this mysterious man who visited the sleepy hamlet in the woods, and what happened to him? The Baron of Brennenburg lives a reclusive life with his family at the castle nearby Aldstadt, and, like most of the noble birth, rumors are inherited alongside with the title. Researching the history reveals little before the castle was consumed by fire in the late 16th century. It was rebuilt by Alexander, a nobleman from the Rhinelands, claiming the role as a protector of the Prussian state. Alexander helped the region to flourish and remain popular throughout his presumed lifetime. The family has always been secretive when it comes to lineage and heritage, therefore the birth and death of Alexander and his offspring has never been fully recorded. This has fed the idea that the Baron is in fact one and the same, who came from the West over 300 years ago, lived through the time of occupation, and joined the coveted order of the Black Eagle along with the great leaders of this country. Well, it's pretty obvious that that's true. Otherwise, I wouldn't have to kill him. Okay, so... secret mechanism, I'm guessing it's these books that stand out pretty well. There's a handful of them. They're on the this? No. So if I just tug you, and then I grab you. Oh crap, no. Did I pull it out? And where was the last? Well, as if that wasn't obvious. Toasty. That looks important. Let's check the shelves instead. Why do I have to keep reading? Wilhelm and his fools have endangered my research long enough with their absent-minded handling of human vessels. The sheriff is keeping a watchful eye on the forest and killing my trusty servants. It's just a matter of time until they follow the trail to Brennenburg. I need to lock Wilhelm and his men up to avoid further investigation from the public. The wine cellar will therefore be sealed off until the matter has been handled. Either the king's men leave or they will starve. Whatever comes first, they can rot for all I care. Maybe I will feed them some wine. It would in a sense solve both of my problems. I mean, there are crazy people in the wine cellar. That'd suck. Although I've already kind of done the wine cellar in the demo, and there were no crazy people in there, just barking dogs for some reason. What's up with that, anyways? So, before I do anything, let me fill up my lantern. I have a feeling that all hell is going to break loose the second I pick up this key. And so I'm kind of putting it off for as long as I can. They've got a nice collection of artwork. Like most video games, you'll see reusing the same thing over and over again, but the creators of Amnesia really kind of outdid themselves with the whole art thing. Alright, got the key. I don't know if I'm supposed to be hiding in here. I am anyways. I'm scared. Funnily enough, this isn't messing with my sanity. See, now I want to get out of the closet, but I know if I open it, there's going to be something staring at me. No? This room was a lot brighter a second ago. Oh my god. There's no way they hustle that fast, is it? Words really can't describe the adrenaline right now. It's pretty intense. Cheese it! Okay. Okay. Okay, hopefully there's nothing in this room. That feeling's what the freaking good God is this? God, that was scary. I'm not a fan of the archives. The archives can go away forever for all I care. I am legitimately frightened of this game, and I do not want to very much go into the wine cellar right now. And yet the game seems to beckon me. How long has this gone? This has gone a pretty good length of time. I mean, I could handle a Wayne of video, I guess. I don't want to give myself nightmares. It's 2:30 in the morning. I was hoping they would replenish my oil supplies or something. It's worth a shot, I guess. Maybe they hid something in these. Regardless, I enjoy breaking pots. It's kind of weird that all of these doors are shut again. I don't get it. Well, I think that's good for tonight. I plan on being a lot more proactive in recording these videos. And like I said earlier in the video before getting interrupted by a screaming person, as I suspect will happen quite often, you know, more subscriptions equals faster video updates, because, you know, if I know multiple people want to watch it, I'll have more incentive to do it as opposed to just showing it off to my friends. So please, you know, if you've got a YouTube account, go ahead and log in, hit the little subscribe button. It takes you like 10 seconds, and it helps me out, and I would love to have a few if you subscribe to me. You don't even have to have the thing checked so that you get emails every time I do my updates or whatever. That's completely up to you. But still, it's good to know people are watching, and I will see you guys next time.